สวัสดีค่ะ everyone. Once again, a very welcome back to Mimi Recap, and I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Today, we're gonna discuss about another novel that they are doing the casting call right now. So it's confirmed that it's gonna become a series. We are talking about ฟ้าลั่นรักis another famous novel with a million readers. That's what they claimed. The story is not so new, it's like a few years ago. However, I will never get bored with this kind of university teenage love story. Guys, and it is quite an issue right now because it is not so easy to search for one character. I'm gonna get you through it, okay? Before we proceed, do not forget to click like, subscribe, and share so you won't miss any news from the channel, alright? ฟ้าลั่นรัก is a story about a couple who started their relationship from one night stand. Let's see if this will last forever. This is a story between ฟ้าลั่น and Sherbet. Can I ask you first, in your country, do you call sherbet a sherbet? Is like a sorbet. In Thai, we call it sherbet anyway. Let's start from ฟ้าลั่น ฟ้าลั่น is the name of the story and is the name of the main character as well. ฟ้าลั่น means thunder. This is such a cool name in my opinion because it really empowers the masculine. ฟ้าลั่น, he is the last year university student from Faculty of Economics, and as per the description, this is the perfect man. Of course, he has to be very handsome and he's very famous. He's good in everything like sport, studies, and of course, his family background, he's very rich also. The one thing that he's very famous for is he is such a big playboy. His reputation was like that until he met Sherbet. This is what I'm talking about because they are searching for this Sherbet because in the comment they said that they couldn't see Sherbet yet from the contestants. Let's talk about Sherbet. Sherbet is a third-year university from Faculty of Architecture. He is one of the most unique character in this BL world, in my opinion. First, Sherbet needs to have a very long hair, like very long hair. But however, in the casting, when they announced, they said that it's not necessary that you got to have a long hair. That's fair enough, but you can just come to the casting and they're gonna look at your personality. Okay, long hair like this, but I don't mind if it's gonna be this length, it's gonna be fine as well. Because in my country, this characteristic of Faculty of Architecture and Fine Arts, they are having this look, like such a stylish look. Long hair, a little bit of mustache as well. And when the writer described when he tied his hair up, in the book, oh my god, I felt like he is so cool and so cute. ฟ้าลั่น and Sherbet are famous for the same, for being a playboy. Plus, Sherbet, he could go with anyone, any genders. He doesn't have any preference because he's okay with everyone. And what would happen when these two met each other? The starting of the story was on the bed, but the writer already indicated that it's not all about NC, this is just a BL. But for the readers who love to read NC, so they will love this so much because there's a lot of skinship and relationships going on. But for me, I think it was a bit of too much and I was not really convinced with this kind of one-night stand relationship. However, when you went along the story, I mean, like, you couldn't judge anyone, you know. This is just a life, you know. If you can take care of your life, things will be okay. Sherbet and ฟ้าลั่น, they met in this condition. But the good thing is they made sure to each other that there would be no commitment. This kind of relationship wouldn't be a problem if none of the party play these games with their feeling. ฟ้าลั่น was the one who fell into the hole that he dig. So now he had to do his best to move on with this relationship. You gotta know that Sherbet, he's the one who doesn't want any relationship, and we have to figure out in the story together because there are things behind that. For the readers and for the viewers later, if you can pass the first part of the story, then you gotta enjoy the sweet moments of them together. They are so cute. Without realizing, they accepted each other to be their personal space, you know. Like they did something like they've never done with another lover. What could I say? ฟ้าลั่น took Sherbet home. They are picking each other up, dropping each other. Sherbet took Falan to his studio. Sherbet, he is full-time artist. He's also in the music band and he's playing at the pub at night, and he's also a producer. Sherbet is really cool, and the casting has to be very careful with this. Sherbet, he also got his friend named Prince, a little young cutie. I really love this character. Sherbet and Prince, they were always together, and people thought that they are together, like they are boyfriends, but they are not, okay? They even call each other husband and wife. This is really cute. And this cute little Prince, he also got his admirer, which is Piquer. So now they are doing the casting for all the couples. Of course, like any other university story, they gotta have friends. Another two characters, we have Ping. Ping is the Falan's friend. Funny guy, like to eat, like to talk, and positive. And then we have Tap. Tap is Falan's friend as well. He's funny, like to make jokes, he's good looking, straightforward. Like he doesn't care for anything, but he really pays attention to the small details. Don't forget to follow that Facebook page so you can see who is Falan, Sherbet, Tap, Ping, and Prince and Gear. And let me know if you have your favorite candidates. See you again in my next video. Take care and goodbye.
It's midnight, we're going all night. Can you pass a drink to get the vibe right?